Spring has sprung. Look at the beautiful flowers blooming on the cherry tree. I don't know if that's a cherry tree. Getting started this morning. See if I can get you guys some content today. Yeah, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the new channel yet, the Slyhalfpanda. I don't know if I'm going to be posting just kind of what I'm doing there and the stuff that I'm selling, or if you guys kind of want to see like how to do it. When I first started the lugstars junk removal, I was just kind of posting for backlinks, putting like informative stuff out, and then people started asking questions about how to do it, so it turned into kind of like how to do junk removal, and that's cool. I just need to know what people want to see, but yeah, I've got that. I think right now I'm just kind of posting what I'm doing, and then you guys can see it, and if you want to. As far as this channel and junk removal, I think people want to see more day in the life, so I'm just going to kind of capture some of our jobs today. People were writing on the comments they wanted to see that, and so yeah, we've got a few jobs, and we'll see if we can get it documented down for you guys. Over here getting dumped, we have some boards and a couple chairs we picked up. The boards, those were left in the truck. That's something that we already had in there. We just picked up 2 recliners, and we did it just above the minimum, just $175. And so the next job we have is, it's an above ground pool that's all torn down, and there's a bunch of garbage in the yard, he said. And then we have another one after that that's gonna be like a king size bed and furniture, desks, stuff like that. She said she's got a lot of stuff that I don't know if it's garage sale leftovers or whatever, but anyway, so we should have a few, and we'll get this dumped and we'll go take care of those other ones. See if anybody else calls today. We usually do it on the fly and get as many done as we can, because when people call in, if they're quick little ones, we'll take it today, or if we could fit it in. So these here are some cat chairs though. The woman had like 3 cats inside and 5 outside. I don't even know. They got torn up. But sometimes if it's like a nice piece, you know, you want to sell it or something like that. Somebody was asking me how I dispose of things, you know, and do I sell everything? I don't. Like if it's nice and worth it, I'll try and sell it. Some people try and sell everything or donate it so they can avoid their dump fees, and that's understandable in places where it's like $150 to dump, you know. I mean, that's like insane. So you got to do what you got to do. But if it's for like if it's nice stuff that you could possibly like sell, what I would recommend is selling it fast, so you can easily store up a lot of crap trying to get all the money. So, you know, some of the money all the time is better than all the money sometimes. All right, some of the money all the time is better than all the money sometimes. So, you know, if you got a couch that probably sells for $150, sell it for $80. You know, sell it for $100. Just get it out quick. You know, you got to learn your market. If you got or you know, if you got stuff that you don't want to dump but isn't necessarily like saleable, you can either donate it. If the donation places won't take it, like they often do these days, you can just offer it up for free. Have somebody else come and take it for free. You get paid to take it, they take it for free. If it's metal, scrap it. That adds up. So put it in a corner, add it up, and you don't have to pay dump fees. So that's really good. If they're like little things, you have to decide what kind of business you're running. You know, if you want to take a bunch of these little things and list them on platforms like eBay or whatnot. One guy called me, had a bunch of cards, like baseball cards and things like that. I got tubs of them. You know, it's up to you. You can sell all those at once. You can donate them. You can sell them one at a time, which takes more time and energy. You have to find out, what is your time and energy worth doing? How much time you want to spend on it? If you got a space that you can just go drop something off and keep doing jobs, like, you know, a piece of furniture or something like that, do it. Appliances, if they're appliances, make sure you run them good. Fridges and freezers, put thermometers in there to make sure a freezer runs at 0 degrees, a fridge runs between 36 to 42 degrees. Okay, if it goes above 42, it's broke in the fridge. Freezer should be 0 to 10 degrees at the highest. Washers and dryers, you know, you got to find a way to run those. I usually just scrap the appliances, because, you know, you could sell it and then they call you back hating you because it's actually broke. You know, you can't just trust a customer to say, oh, it works, right? So there is a lot that you have to figure out, you know, but you want to make sure that you're spending your time wisely on what matters. So, you know, scrap it. You're getting money for it. You don't have to dump it. Keep doing more jobs. If it's a couch that you can sell, do that. And then you'll be down to that little bit that you have to go and dump, or maybe it's a lot, you know, maybe you do a bunch of, you know, construction debris removal. There's not much you can do there. You got to dump it. Pallets and broken wood. Actually, if you get nice pallets, there are places that buy pallets, I think like $2 a piece. So you just got to find out in your area what's good and what works. So I hope that helps. Just a couple chairs, some boards that were left over. Now why do we dump that instead of like waiting till later till we get more? Somebody was asking me, don't you waste a bunch of time going to the dump all the time? No. Or what did they word it as? They said, how much money and time do you think you waste going and dumping little loads like that? My answer is none. I make a lot more. And here's why. First of all, we have we've worked really hard to start up an account with the city so we can use the transfer stations and the dump sites that are all over the city. So it's usually really convenient no matter where we're at, first of all. Second, our next job should be close to a full load we're anticipating, and I can't fill up the truck if I have some in there. So you always want to show up empty, especially if it's going to be a bigger job. I don't know how many times I showed up to something that was supposed to be like, you know, $150 job or something, and we end up filling the truck. So definitely you always want to anticipate your jobs. Now if you can't, or your dump is really far, inconvenient for you, I understand. But for us, no, we don't waste any time and money doing that. Actually, it's more. Yeah, guys, people were asking me what my eBay store was, and I have already pulled thousands of items. I had like 10,000 items in my store. I have already pulled that. I think I'm down to like 6,700 left in eBay, and I'm going to continue to pull them down and get rid of them. There's a lot of junk left in there, and I'm trying to revamp anyway. Get out the crap, get in the new stuff. But I pulled down like a lot of good stuff. But anyways, I put it in my comments, but I also put it in my video. So I am Slyhalfpanda on Whatnot, and I'm also the name of my store is Slyhalfpanda on eBay too. So I don't know if you guys want to check it out or whatnot, but you know, feel free to do so. I'm trying to, most of it's on there is like thrifted men's clothing, some women's, stuff like that. Sometimes I got some random stuff, but that's my storefront. It's the same as Whatnot. So hope that helps if you guys want to see it. All right, guys, we're running a bit ahead of schedule. So, you know, I always, well, if you watch my videos, you know that I try and call ahead and push the appointments forward if we can. We did so with one of them, so the one we're going to go do is a bed and some other furniture and stuff like that, stuff in the garage. We're going to get that hauled out. After that will be a yard cleanup one, so we're going to go get this handle. And I have been getting other calls, but they just haven't been great. Haven't booked any of them, so we'll see how it goes. It's kind of a weird day, but yeah, so we'll see over this job. Getting pulled up here.
Into the trash for us, but...
All right, just the box springs. Did you want us to take the bed frame too? Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. Sure. All right, got the chair out, desk, got the mattress, and we're about to get those box springs out next. And we got that in, and that one is coming with me. Very good condition. They just had to get a hospital bed. They just bought it. All right, guys, on the road again. Ended up hauling a desk and king bed, office chair. They were gonna have us take like another desk with a sewing machine in it and some other things, but that was their limit. We hauled about a quarter load there. And anyways, that bed, I'm gonna take that and find it a new home. It's pretty nice. And we will see you guys at the next job. And hey, real quick, guys, I just want to say thank you all for you guys who support me and love watching what I put out. This all started with just basically just doing videos, and it just kind of grew from there, and you guys like it, and I appreciate that. We're celebrating 2,000 subscribers today, so that's a big achievement, you know, kind of a small step for some people with big channels. I never thought by any means I'd have 2,000 subscribers, let alone even 1,000. So very much appreciate you guys. I will continue to try and get some good content for you. And I appreciate all of you who have stuck it out with me. And, you know, I've got ups and downs. Sometimes I don't always put things out and not able to, but I'm going to keep trying for you. And anyways, yeah, thank you guys. All right, guys, just wrapping up doing some things here, and we just got another call, so we're gonna go pick up a 55-inch screen TV after this next one. The next one's gonna be a yard cleanup. It's got the pool and stuff like that. So, all right, you ready? Just showed up. They got the garage open.
Pretty simple. Just some stuff right here. I've got like carpet and tack boards that I ripped up. Just a couple bags, and then I've got some tree branches and stuff like that in the back, and it's all in one pile. I want to get rid of what's in here because it's not bagged, and the city they won't take it. It's just like a small.
Yeah, that's no problem. Just like kind of like stuff. Okay, cool.
And then yeah, back here. This doesn't get cut, so I mean, we had this.
Yeah. Sometimes this stuff doesn't pack in too well when it's like this. Yeah.
Possibly, you're right,
yeah. But yeah. All right, guys, we are getting out of here now. Whew, I didn't really get time to film that or look, but basically, what we did was we left the yard debris because there's places that take it for free here, so you know it's hard to compete with that. And he knew that, so we just took the junk in his garage, which was a half load. So we took that for him, and we are 4 minutes from the dump. So actually 3 minutes. So that's why we like those transfer stations. They're really good. Ain't that right, Luke? Yup. A man, a few words. Guys, one thing we found out about, you see these trucker yards with these trailers parked? And then back there, I don't know if you can still see it. We passed it, and I remembered, and I'm just trying to see if I can show you guys. But a job we did about a week or two ago was for a truck yard. So they have like the truck and trailers, so the semi trucks and their trailers all lined up, and you'll see them fenced up. And what that is people who have trucks and trailers, they got to park them somewhere, they got to store them, and they have these big yards for that. And there's these truckers rent those spots, and they'll take the crap that's in their truck, like busted up pallets. A lot of times it's parts, like big metal car parts and things like that. And they'll just dump it back behind their space, leaving it for the rental lot to clean up. So we got a call, and they were like, man, this happens all the time. And so I got the idea to go around to a few of those lots, which we're gonna do, and just give them our information when we're down on time. And or not down on time, but when we have downtime. They're two completely different things. When we have some downtime, go around to those lots. In the front, there'll be a gate, and there will be an office, like an office trailer usually, or some type of small building with the office, and they will be in there, and you could just go and talk to them. That's the management. And you could just say, hey, we do cleanups behind there. Sometimes we'll be able to haul off that junk, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we got a full load out of it, so hopefully that helps you guys as a little tip to find some business. All right, we got no line. Right around the corner is where we dump. So we got like 2 trucks in front of us. We're gonna get rid of this crap, and then we are gonna go pick up a TV, which is a new job that I booked. Getting it out. Crap. This stuff was dusty, man. Keep going. It's gross. All right. Oh, that's pretty easy. It's right at the front door.
Well, let me do that.
Oh yeah, okay, good.
We'll get this out of here for you, and I'll be able to come back.
All right, we got that sucker in there. All right, minimum charge on that one, $125, and he asked if we could take a box. So we took it. It was just a small box. You know, this is how it goes. Obviously, we could take even a little bit more than that for a minimum, but nothing else today so far, but sometimes calls come in, so we're gonna go do some maintenance on the truck, like spray it down, stuff like that, and we'll see if anything else comes up. So final thought, guys. Some of the money all the time is better than all the money sometimes. Do a lot of jobs. In order to do that, sometimes you got to, you know, bring your price down a little bit. And that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, how much work did you do for how much money? And was it profitable, given your expenses, whatever they may be? That's different for every business. And, but keep that in mind. Some of the money all the time is better than all the money sometimes. You know, if you get too greedy, you lose jobs over it, and then what happens if you got nothing for the day? And I'm sure that's happened sometimes. Another thought, if you're having trouble pricing jobs and you're just starting out, okay, here's a great tip that you can do. There's actually a few things you can do. You can price it higher, okay? Price it higher. Don't be afraid to go a little bit higher, okay? The big guys are always doing it for more than you are. And when they say, oh, well, such and such said they would do it for this much, think to yourself, okay, they just said somebody else would do it for 300. Whether they're telling the truth or not, that's another discussion. But think to yourself, would I do it for 300? Can I do it right now? Especially if you're new and you don't have many jobs, maybe. Consider that. And then help it to, or let that help you to figure out pricing wherever you're at. And the more you do this, the more you will figure out what pricing is. Look at something and say, how much stuff is there and how would it look in the back of my truck? And you just got to get going. Try not to do analysis paralysis, where you think about it too much that you don't know what to do, and by the time you get on some group and post and say, how much would you do this job for? Because they're all going to lie to you online anyway. Everybody in junk removal is just, they're not exactly the softest bunch, we'll put it that way. You'll have everybody range from, tell them $100, clean up your whole yard, to $3,000 is what I would bid. I mean, you're not going to get real answers there anyway. So just get out there, start bidding it for what you think you would do it for. If you make some mistakes, you make some mistakes. If people turn you down, so what? Find another one. All right, we're heading into the busy season, so I hope that helps, and I will see you guys next time. And if you are having trouble finding business, give Perfect Click a try. Down below, I got a link. You guys can sign up with Perfect Click. Eric is who I recommend, but you can work with whoever over there. He's just been the best helping me. Yeah, and if you guys want to see more on my Slyhalfpanda whatnot channel where I resell things and whatnot, let me know. Let me know what you'd like to see. 4:30 now, going on a run with my son, and then I'm done. And I'm gonna go and go process this video.